why is my channel a slow channel? Meaning, uh, why is it taking so long for it to take off? Like, why don't I seem to get a lot of attention or attraction on this whole YouTube thing? I've been doing this for a little while. I mean, I have things to say. I mean, you don't ever see me, uh, you know, I have things to say, right? I mean, like, so it's funny that I don't seem to, I haven't built a huge following or anything like that. I mean, I know these things take time. I did a course when I started this thing, and they say it's a marathon, not a sprint. I mean, especially in today's day and age, there's a lot of people doing it. It takes time for stuff to take off. I mean, I know that one of the reasons has to do with the whole search engine whereas like I didn't realize that there was this one element. So like I use hashtags in my description, but I didn't really understand about this other thing that you have to add in that helps people to find your videos. And it's like, if you're not doing that right, I mean, obviously, it's going to have an effect on the growth of your channel. Also, to play that whole algorithm thing, right? I mean, making videos consistency, like one a week or whatever, right? I mean, like, I go through times when I think probably like any content creator, where I just don't feel like it. And that's the end of it. So getting to a place where you're comfortable making, videos consistently, allowing time in your life for that, right? Finding time. I've honestly not been making a lot of videos recently, partially because it's winter time in Canada. I mean, we're in spring now, but it's been cold. And it's like, I honestly just don't like the videos that I make in my room. I feel it's kind of boring. I mean, I try to put myself in the shoes of who would have to watch the videos that I'm making. And it's like, I'd rather wait until spring, summertime when I can go outside and make certain videos about things out in nature where there's a much better backdrop. I mean, today I have the house to myself, so I'm able to shoot down here and it's great. I mean, and so there's that. I mean, another thing is like I refuse to do anything to make any videos or thumbnails or use titles that are clickbait. I mean, if you read the title and the description about what it says my videos are about, that is exactly what you're getting. It's never intended just to get you to click on the video. I don't ask people to like or subscribe to my videos, none of that kind of stuff. So does that have an impact on it all? Everything has an impact. I mean, that surely must. But I mean, to me, that's part of my own thing of having integrity, is to never do things so that, I don't try to be funny. I don't try to come across as superior in any way. I don't try to be cool. I don't try to be clever, any of those things. I mean, like, what you see is what you get with me. And that doesn't resonate with a lot of people. I mean, I certainly have my share of haters out there, in real life and online. It's been a part of my experience and I'm okay with that. I mean, it's foolish to think that, you're going to show up in a place and just have everybody resonate with your energy, especially if your energy is somewhat pronounced, right? And I know that mine is. And so, I don't expect anything from this, but I just, this thought came up to talk about why it is that, my channel doesn't take off. And I think that that's it. I mean, things take time, but so once you start doing certain things right, though, I mean, certainly posting more consistently and doing, like, I have, probably over 100 videos that I now have to go back over, since my buddy showed me how to do it, and then enter these tags into these videos so that people can actually find them. And then who knows what happens want to start doing something properly. I tell you, that was very much the experience that I had of learning meditation, whereas like I have a guru that I studied with, and I've been on this path for some time, and I learned these techniques and I practiced them for years, but then it might be less than years, but then revisiting the information that I was provided with, I came to learn that I was doing a lot of the techniques incorrectly, because over the time, because time had lapsed since when I first made my way through the material, and it was a lot to take in. There were certain details that didn't register, I suppose, and I ended up, oh, hey, kitty. I ended up, what do you call it? Oh, buddy. Yeah, like I think I ended up making certain modifications to the technique, thinking that, oh, well, I don't like this, or I don't like that, or I'm going to do it this way or that way. But when I revisited the material, and it very plainly states, do not modify the techniques. They've been passed down, they've been refined. I mean, they don't need you to second guess them. I mean, just try them and see how they work. And when I did that, the difference was night and day. And that's what they say about with this YouTube experience as well, where it's like, my buddy said, he's like, when you start tagging it properly, you never know, it might just catch on. And so it's pretty cool to know that there is hope, essentially, right? And yeah, just like with the meditation, all I can do is stand back and look at it and say, wow, what an interesting journey it's been. What a learning curve, but I'm glad to be coming full circle with something that I've been practicing for a period of time. But, and then, taking that slice of humble pie and be like, wow, I've not been doing it right. And then doing it right, and then reaping the results. And it's profound, as far as meditation is concerned. And I think it'll be pretty awesome when this whole YouTube thing takes off as well, because it's real, it's a thing, people do it, you can make a living doing it. And yeah, I feel like I have what it takes. It's just a matter of, putting it all together and actually putting time into your channel. Like I changed if you go on my channel and you look at it, there's the video that you see when it comes up, and I hadn't changed it in a year. I mean, it's foolish but I've always kind of known that I should have put this other video up there. And it was a video that I made about COVID-19. When I put it up, because I put a lot of work into it, a lot of it is like a slideshow, and it's so awesome. And I can't even believe that I hadn't done that before. So yeah, just taking the time to put into the stuff and doing it right, and yeah, it all pays off. Like I know that this is gonna work out eventually. I mean, somebody left a really nice comment on one of my videos that said, you are a really, they were like, oh, you're a nice soul, and what you're doing is awesome. It's just not, it's not where everybody's at right now. But it's like, it was really encouragement for myself. It's like, cool. If it reaches one person, if something that I have to say makes a difference for one person, mission accomplished, right? It's not about millions of subscribers and stuff like that, as awesome as it would be, or to have your channel monetized, and to, I don't even know what that means, because I'm not going to sell out, and have, yeah, I'll never sell out, but I don't know how all that stuff works anyways, right? But money would be awesome, and I could buy more music gear. But yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. So, fingers crossed, moving forward.